hotel to give us his analysis of the that challenge direction walk will unleash the man who has been a dominant, if not controversial, force in international chess for the last
Guess
10
I look.
years. Environmental groups continue to demand a statement from the Icelandic government following a report of an intense signature in a remote
Who's sticking around?
location recorded by a according to Hernandez, the fund will break the death cycle that is correlation find itself trapped in when dealing with Western governments and pan-national bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint communique committing their nations to taking steps to curb the rise in illegal arms trafficking around the globe. Presenting the communique to the press, the French president said, "This trade in the instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem. Every bit as serious as a plague or other pandemic, and it requires a global response."
Right after this bulletin, we have a report from our correspondent in the region of West Africa.
Hey! Who's that?
The rumored location of a fortified marketplace where illegal arms and so-called dark states
What in...
And now to business.
I need to look.
Web industries shares were among the winners in early trading, with rumors of a forthcoming major announcement. Some analysts predict this to be the first sign of a
Heads
reversal
up.
of the recent downward trend that has dominated markets
No
across
sense.
all sectors. Technology stocks have seen the biggest losses, but some believe we will shortly see the highest gains.
The World Chess Championship is afoot, and Slovakian Grandmaster Jakub Sabo will be speaking to us directly from the Grand Carpathian Hotel to give us his analysis of the latest news and how likely it is that challenger Gretchen Wong will unleash the man who has been a dominant, if not controversial, force in international chess for the last 10 years.
Hey! Come on!
Signature in a remote coastal location recorded by a satellite belonging to Norwegian Weather Bureau.
According to Hernandez, the fund will break the death cycle that its poor nations find themselves trapped in when dealing with Western governments and pan-national bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint communique committing their nations to taking steps to curb the rise in illegal arms trafficking around the globe. Presenting the communique to the press, the French president said, "This trade in the instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem, every bit as serious as a plague or other pandemic, and it requires a global response."
Right after this bulletin, we have a report from our correspondent in the region of West Africa that is reported to have seen the greatest increases in arms trafficking. And is the rumored location of a fortified marketplace where illegal arms and so-called dark states are traded for.
Now space. When the industry shares
Who's there?
winners in early major announcements. Some analysts predict this to be the first sign of a reversal of the recent downward trend that has dominated markets across all sectors. Technology stocks have seen the biggest losses, but some believe will shortly see the highest gains.
The World Chess Championship is afoot, and Slovakian Grandmaster Jakub Sabo will be speaking to us directly from the Grand Carpathian Hotel to give us his analysis of the latest news and how likely it is that challenger Gretchen Wong will unleash the man who has been a dominant, if not controversial, force in international chess for the last 10 years.
Environmental groups continue to demand a statement from the Icelandic government following latest reports of an intense signature in a remote coastal location recorded by a satellite belonging to Norwegian Weather Bureau.
Who's that?
According to Hernandez, the fund will break the death cycle many poor nations find themselves trapped in when dealing with Western governments and pan-national bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint communique committing their nations to taking steps to curb the rise in illegal arms trafficking around the globe. Presenting the communique to the press, the French president said, "This trade in the instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem, every bit as serious as a plague or other pandemic, and it requires a global response."
Reports from our correspondent in the region of West Africa that is reported to have seen the greatest increases in arms trafficking.
Moving out. I think somebody's wounded.
Web Industries shares
Bet you didn't see that coming.
in early trading on the back of rumors of a forthcoming major announcement. Some analysts predict this to be the first sign of a reversal of the recent downward trend that has dominated markets across all sectors. Technology losses, but some believe will shortly see the highest gains.
The World Chess Championship is afoot, and Slovakian Grandmaster Jakub Sabo will be speaking to us directly from the Grand Patriot Hotel to give us his analysis of the latest so I see the man who has been dominant, not controversial, for his international chess for the
Demand statement from the Icelandic government following leaked report of an intense signature in a remote coastal location recorded by a satellite
Over here.
According to Hernandez, the farm will greatly the cycle many poor nations find themselves trapped in when dealing with Western governments and international bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint communique committing their nations to the rise of illegal arms trafficking around the globe, presenting the community to the press and trade defenders and instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem. Everything that's serious requires a global response.
Let's see.
Oh, back in.
There's no time. Let it go.
And now Web Industries shares were among the winners. The back of the room for becoming a major announcement. Some analysts predict this to be the first sign of a reversal of the recent downward trend that has dominated markets across all sectors. Technology stocks have seen the biggest losses, but some believe will shortly see the highest gains.
The World Chess
You unpack those new kitchen uniforms yet with the head chef's monograph?
Is this a joke? To give us his analysis of the latest news and how likely the challenger Western Wall will unseat the man who has been dominant, not controversial, for in international chess for the last 10 years.
Environmental groups continue to demand statements from the Icelandic government following signature in a remote coastal location recorded by a satellite belonging to the Norwegian Weather Bureau.
According to many poor nations find themselves trapped in when dealing with Western governments and international bodies.
Committing their nations presenting the communique to the press, the French president said, this trade in instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem. Everything that's serious is enslaved for other countries and requires a global response.
As a report from our correspondents in the region of West Africa, there has been a major increase in arms trafficking, and is the rumored location of a fortified marketplace where illegal arms and so-called dark states are traded freely.
And now to business. Web Industries shares were among the winners in early coming major of a reversal of the recent downward trend that has dominated markets across all sectors. Technology stocks have seen the biggest losses, but some believe will shortly see the highest gains.
The World Chess Championship is the Slovakian Grandmaster Jakub
Just
Sabo
watch your back.
to us directly from the Grand Patriot Hotel to give us his analysis of the latest news and how likely the challenger Western Wall will unseat the man who has been dominant, not controversial, for in international chess for the last 10 years.
Environmental groups continue to demand statements from the Icelandic government following leaked reports of an intense signature in a remote coastal location recorded by a satellite belonging to the Norwegian Weather Bureau.
According to Hernandez, the farm will break the death cycle many poor nations find themselves trapped in when dealing with Western governments and pan-national bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint communique committing their nations to taking steps to curb the rise in illegal arms trafficking around the globe. Presenting the communique to the press, the French president said, "This trade in the instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem. Everything as serious as a plague
Sorry
or
about
other
that.
pandemic, and it requires a global response."
Right after this bulletin, we had a report from
Quick, over here.
of West Africa
have a look.
reported to have seen the greatest increase in arms trafficking. And in the rumored location of a 45 marketplace where illegal arms and so-called dark tech are traded freely.
And now to business. Web industry shares were among the winners in early trading on the back of rumors of a forthcoming major announcement. Some analysts predict this to be the first sign of a reversal of the recent downward trend that has dominated markets across all sectors. Technology stocks have seen the biggest losses, but some believe we will shortly see the highest
That was
gain.
weird.
The World Chess Championship is afoot, and Slovakian Grandmaster Jakub Stapo will be speaking to us directly from the Grand Turkish Hotel to give us his analysis of the latest news and how likely the challenger Western won will unseat the man who has been a dominant, not controversial, force in international chess for the last 10 years.
Environmental
Oi.
groups continue
Get
to
ya.
demand a statement from the Icelandic government following leaked reports of an intense signature in a remote coastal location recorded by a satellite belonging to the Norwegian Weather Bureau.
According to Hernandez, the fund will bring the Western governments and pan-national bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint communique committing their nations to taking steps to curb the rise in illegal arms trafficking around the globe. Presenting the communique to the press, the French president said, "This trade in the instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem. Everything experienced is pandemic, and it requires a global response."
Right after this bulletin, we